What's up, guys? Welcome back to another movie review. It's been like a month or whatever, which is wild. Where did November go? No idea. Where did 2024 go? Um, but no, I watched the long-awaited, well, I use long-awaited, the awaited, Gladiator 2, the sequel to the masterpiece that is Gladiator 1. I will preface this before I start the full review. I like Gladiator 1, or Gladiator, if you will. Matter of fact, I do love it in certain aspects and how it feels and the size that, it just gives. But I don't have a super emotional connection to it. And you might have heard this a lot with reviews to this movie. Because there's like one of two people with the first film. It's either you love it and you'll stand your ground and you think it's a masterpiece, or you like it and you still understand that it's a masterpiece. And that is the two views that I've seen. And I am more on the latter half, where I definitely like it and I still think it's a masterpiece, but I don't have the significance of it having been alive then when it came out, to be able to see it and have this, long-awaited feeling like, oh, it's 24 years later, what are we going to do now? So with that said, Gladiator 2. Let me also say, yesterday, which is when I saw it on opening night, I had a 10 o'clock showing, 10 p.m. Earlier that day, I don't want to get too into detail, but I will say I live 6.5 hours away from Washington, D.C. I was in Washington, D.C. the same day I saw this movie, and I got back to my area of living around 8:30. I was rushing to the theater as fast as possible, people. And I saw it in a Regal. And right before the movie started, first of all, this film felt like it had an exceeding amount of ads before this one. I go to Regal all the time, and I know the feeling that Regal gets when you have like a half an hour ads. This one felt like it was 45 minutes of ads. It probably wasn't. I wasn't checking my clock, or my phone for that matter. But it just felt exceedingly long. Maybe it was because it was a late showing, I don't know. And I did a lot of traveling that day. Who knows? But right before the film started, I mean, the opening credits are just happening. Someone in the crowd just goes, "Dang it!" I'm pretty sure they spilled their popcorn. And you had to be there. It was really, really funny. And then my homie gave me Zeke, family, brother, whatever. He went with me, and right next to him, there was something that had a blood sugar monitor. I think that's what it was. And so throughout the film, all you could hear is beep, 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 like every 5 minutes. So it was a very interesting showing. And it was a packed house too for the 10 o'clock showing. And it ended the next day, which is always fun. It ended at 1 o'clock in the morning. Or somewhere around there. But no, I did really like this film. I do think, and I do plan on seeing it again, not having my travel tired brain, and just having, relaxed, enjoy it, understand it fully more. I understand it completely. Don't get me wrong, but like, fully grasp it. Even at the base value right now, though, I do find it to be quite good. Easily the best part of the film is, to me, Denzel Washington. And yeah, you probably heard that a lot, but like, I was watching him, and his performance blew me away. Anytime he's on screen, he's just chewing it up and having a blast. I mean, this is a seasoned two-time Oscar-winning actor. I wouldn't be surprised if he got a third for this one, because he's just having a blast anytime he's on screen. And his character, see, I try not to get into all the details before I go and see the movie, just try to go in empty-handed. His character actually had more of a significance than I knew, that I didn't know about. And I don't want to get into spoilers, but he was just great. Paul Mescal, an Academy Award nominee, he's good here. Serviceable, definitely. He did overtake you know, Russell Crowe, who won his Oscar for Gladiator. But no, he was definitely, you know, worthy of being the character that he was playing and the significance that the character holds to the first one. He did a really good job. Nomination, maybe, who knows? You never know. And then there was Pedro Pascal. It was the big three, really, that I was looking forward to. Pedro Pascal was the slight disappointment. He still did quite good, but his character didn't hold as much significance as I thought that he might have. Slightly disappointing, sure. I still enjoyed it nonetheless. You know, this film feels grand. It feels massive. It sends you into this world like a rocket, and the action set pieces are great. There wasn't really any moment when, you know, with the moments where you know that they're CGI. There wasn't really any moments where you're like, that needs some touch-up work. There wasn't that for me. It looked beautiful, and the fact that this, I think, had a similar budget to Red One. I haven't seen Red One yet, but I've heard all about it. The fact that this had a similar budget to Red One should probably tell you everything that you need to know about Red One. Okay? But no, I definitely think go see this film in a theater. That is the best possible way to see it, to feel its grand scale, and to basically see Denzel Washington chew up the whole scenery and just be great at what he does. And potentially a third win for him. That's my prediction at the moment, and I hope so, because he was really, really good in this film. He was the best part of a group of great, great things that happened in this film. So definitely go check it out. I gave Gladiator 2 a B. That may sound low for what I usually rate movies, but I did like it. Definitely. I do think I need a second viewing, and I might even make a review after that. If I liked it more. But a second viewing is definitely necessary for myself, given my circumstances. But no, definitely check it out for yourself. It's a worthy sequel, in my opinion. All right, peace out. Like and subscribe.